Hi, my name is Talia Costa Lozano. I'm going to start working as a missionary with an organization called Destino, which is a part of a larger organization called CRU, or Campus Crusade for Christ. I'm going to be working as a missionary here in Denver on the college campus called Auraria Campus, which holds the Community College of Denver, Metropolitan State University of Denver, and CU Denver. And that's the students that I'll be working with, spreading the gospel there. Our mission is to be on the campus because we know that there's a lot of competition for students' minds while they're in their college career. And we want to make sure that they can focus on their relationship with God while they're in college, and so we're there to be that place where they can do that and they can continue growing in their faith, despite all the things that are happening in their lives as students, as employees, and all the other things that plague college students. We focus on Latino and Hispanic students because we are a growing population, so more and more Hispanic people are going to college. By 2023, we're actually going to be the majority of college students. And aside from that, Hispanic college students and Latino college students have a little more pressure to succeed. Oftentimes they're the first in their family to go to college, and sometimes are also working to support their families when they're at college. So we know they need extra support. And there's actually not that many ministries that are reaching out to Hispanic college students specifically, and that's what we're hoping to do. Hispanic and Latino college students are actually more receptive to the gospel. We're seeing 1 out of every 4 Latino college students coming to Christ when we share the gospel with them, which is compared to 1 out of every 10 Caucasian students. So we know that students want to hear and want to receive, so we're there to share with them. My calling to this ministry came a couple of months ago after feeling a little unfulfilled in my 9-to-5 job. I started to pray about what God wanted me to do, and I'm also a youth leader at my church, and I really wanted to get into working for the kingdom directly, have my actual job be working for the kingdom. So I started reaching and asking to see if there were any organizations that were hiring in the faith-based sector, and so I found that Destino was hiring. I love Destino. I've been participating as a student since I was in college for about 3 years now, and so after praying and talking to my pastors and my family, I decided to take the step and quit my 9-to-5 job and move over to being a missionary. And God has really solidified that decision for me in the last months that have happened. And working with youth is my passion, both in the secular world and for the kingdom of God. So just combining those is really great, and God has supported me in this decision throughout this time. What I'll be doing on the college campus and what Destino does as a whole on college campuses can be divided into 3 things. The first one is WIN, and that's introducing students to Jesus and to Destino. So we're there on the college campus in every event that they have. We make sure students we know we're a place where they can come learn more about Christ and grow in their faith, whether they're new believers or already come as believers. We just let them know we're a place on campus where they can continue to grow in their faith and meet other college students that are also on their journey. We'll also be using a lot of digital and social media during this time to reach out to students and to introduce them to us and to Jesus. The second thing we do is build, and that's creating community for the students once they already know about us, and that's in the form of Bible studies, social gatherings, discipleship groups, conferences and retreats. So just giving the students a space on the college campus to really get to know each other and grow in their faith together, learn more about the word and worship together, and just be together in community as a community of believers. The last thing that we do is send, and that's teaching students how to go out into the world and also share the gospel with other people, and that's in their daily lives, at work, at school, but also through missions. So every year, students that participate with Destino get the opportunity to go live in a different place, in a different city, and preach the gospel there to the people who live there. And so right now, I'm inviting others to partner with me to reach people for Christ. There are basically 3 ways to partner with my ministry. The first and most important is in prayer. I'll be sending out updates weekly about my ministry with stories and testimonies and prayer requests for my ministry. And so I'll need a team of people to be praying for me and the youth that I'll be working with during my time in this ministry. The second way to partner is financially. So I'm in charge of making a team of financial partners that'll support my ministry monthly to pay my ministry expenses and my salary, since this is going to be my job technically, and the organization doesn't have a way to fund ministries. Each missionary is in charge of creating their team of financial partners. The third way to partner is through referrals. And so if you know of any people that you think would like to join the ministry in any of those ways, you could connect me to them and they can join my ministry. And so you can join my ministry in any of those 3 ways. It doesn't have to be all of them, can be just 1, can be 2, whatever God calls you to do. So I look forward to hearing from you. I can be contacted at 720-400-1177. Thank you.